Hey, Studies of Learners folks, you have survived the first week. Congratulations. Let's hop in and look to see what we are going to be studying for our second module. You can see here that Module 2 covers Howard Gardner and his idea of multiple intelligences. So I would like to start this module just with the super short discussion that just like all theorists, not everyone buys into all of these different principles, and not everyone completely 100% sides with any one theorist. That is fine, but I think it is important to, one, know about these theorists, and two, decide for yourself, are these things that you have seen in extremely tiny humans to middle school students to high schoolers, even to our own selves. So I would like to just pose all these different theorists to you and then have you be able to make the decision for yourself if Gardner is someone you side with. So we're going to look at Gardner this week. Something great about Gardner is that he is still alive, and so we have videos, and when we are learning about Gardner, we're going to learn about him from his own words. So that is something that is a bonus. So you can dive in here, and just the thinking on why I have brought Gardner to Module 2, and you can see if why we are learning about him. This is the video that you're watching now. There is then a visual that kind of breaks down his work for my folks that really learn more through looking and visualizing. If you are just not someone that's going to learn something through listening or watching. You can see that I agree with Howard Gardner in many ways. And then again, here is a text breaking down his different ideas of intelligence. And we can see down here all the things that we need to do for this week. So let's go ahead and just proceed through the module. Your online lecture here, the first link, if I click on it, it says it doesn't like it. I'm not sure why, because you can go to About Howard and click the About button, and that's what I want you to read. Just figure out more who this guy is. And then here is another document about his theory of multiple intelligences. And again, because he is not dead, he can speak for himself. And so we can see here a really quick recap of what the 9 types of intelligences are. Because he is continuing to evolve his theory, there are some people believe that there are more than 9. He is working on more than 9, but you can look further into that. Here is, it's a little bit older of a clip. It's about 11 years old, but you can see him speaking himself about his theory, and then him completing a TEDx talk, and they're really good. If you want more information on Howard Gardner, you can go ahead and follow this link right here. So that is your lecture portion for this week. Then you have an online assignment, you have a discussion, and then you're going to apply it to your unit. So looking here, our online assignment, and at least one single space type page reflect on Gardner's theory, and note where you have seen multiple intelligences in children that you have interacted with in the past. So this is just one page, single space. Tell me what you learned about him. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Pull in your past experiences to prove those things. You just don't simply disagree with someone. There have been some life experiences for you to disagree or to agree with someone. So go ahead and just type that up. A good reflection on your learning and your current thoughts about him. And you can see the rubric there for grading. The online discussion, again, it's another debate topic. What is intelligence? So both sides are taking a different approach and a different opinion on what is intelligence. How do we feel about those? There are no right answers here. What I would like to see is for you to engage in conversation, to show me that you understand who Howard Gardner is, and you can apply it to your real life teaching and the things that you have seen from students. So for this, again, you're going to make your initial posts by Wednesday, and then you're going to go back and respond to 2 other classmates' posts by Sunday. The grading rubric, I believe, yes, is in this top corner up here. You can find the rubric. Okay. And our last thing here, because you have reflected on what you've learned about multiple intelligences, I would like for you now to take one part of your unit and I want you to edit it. How are you going to change? How are you going to show that you've reflected on what you have learned and now it's going to change my practice of teaching? So go ahead and you are going to type into the discussion board how you have changed your unit and why you've decided to do that. What does it look like? How will it affect the teaching? And then you are also going to link the unit right in that discussion board like we did in week 1. For your unit, go ahead and, like we had talked about previously, go ahead and make comments and say on your unit, Howard Gardner, this is how I've changed, da 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 da, this is my thinking, this is how it'll improve student learning or classroom engagement. But what that will do is it will help me when I'm going through at the very end, seeing all the different ways that you have changed your unit. It will draw my attention just to that specific spot, and I can say, yep, that person has made changes. They have reflected on this theorist, and it has reflected in their teaching style. Let's go on to the next one. I think the next is a recap. Yes, our summary. Again, so your reading reflection is due by the second week on Sunday at midnight, which is May 23rd. Your intelligence debate, the initial post is due Wednesday by midnight, which is May 19th. And then you're going back and commenting on 2 peers again by midnight, May 23rd, in your unit application. Let's look back to see when the initial post is. Your initial post is by Friday, so that is May 21st, and then you've responded to 2 peers by May 23rd. You see, I can't even keep all these dates correct. I have to go back and look to see what's going on. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to chat with you over email, phone, Zoom, whatever you need. I can be here for you guys. Hope you're enjoying the class so far, and I'm looking forward to reading the discussions.